Have you ever walked into a space and felt a heavy energy, as if something was draining your peace? This subtle, often unnoticed presence could be the negative energies that may have unknowingly taken root in your home. Today, we'll explore how Buddhism teaches us to identify and eliminate 5 elements that carry dense, stagnant vibrations, energies that may be silently affecting your peace, your family's emotional health, and even your prosperity. Buddhism calls our attention to the invisible influences we bring into our living spaces. Over time, certain objects or accumulated items attract energies that block the natural flow of harmony and tranquility. These seemingly innocent elements don't just weigh down the atmosphere. They can also trigger stress, insomnia, and strain relationships. Your home could be energetically charged, in need of a genuine cleansing to restore balance. Imagine the transformation of living in a space that truly nurtures your well-being. A place where you can relax, recharge, and reconnect with yourself, free from the energetic clutter that may be holding you back. In this video, we'll reveal 5 common items that, according to Buddhist teachings, may be obstructing the healthy flow of energy in your home. While these items may appear harmless, they could be hindering the vibrational harmony that fosters peace and prosperity. By letting go of these objects, you'll likely experience an immediate sense of relief and a welcoming vibration of positivity. Before we dive into the content, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue creating content that elevates your energy and transforms your space. Shall we begin? Buddhism teaches that every space holds a distinct energetic vibration, one that can either uplift or drain our mental and spiritual well-being. Our homes, where we spend much of our time and seek refuge, amplify the energies of the objects and intentions present within them. From cherished mementos to everyday clutter, each detail can significantly influence the energy flow of the space. This energy either nourishes our peace and inner balance or invites disharmony and unease. In the Buddhist perspective, our homes are not just physical spaces. They are reflections of our intentions and the energy we carry within. Items we accumulate, even those that seem harmless, can unknowingly harbor negative or stagnant energies. Over time, these items act like anchors, keeping the environment grounded in dense vibrations that make it difficult to relax or find mental clarity. Gradually, we become more sensitive to these energies, feeling drained or unsettled without a clear explanation. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches that the energy within objects extends beyond the present moment. Many items carry with them the histories of those who previously owned them. Objects passed down through generations, or second-hand purchases, often bear the emotional residue of their past environments. If these items originated in places filled with tension, suffering, or conflict, they can carry that history into your home, subtly affecting the peace and serenity you strive to create. This is why it's crucial to examine every item in your home with intention. Ask yourself, does this object support the harmony and peace I wish to cultivate, or does it harbor energies that no longer serve me? Remember, negative energy is not always visible, but its effects are felt physically and emotionally. Anxious feelings, unexplained tension, or an overall sense of heaviness in your home are all signs that something may be energetically out of alignment. Understanding the impact of each detail, each item, helps us transform our living space into one of rejuvenation, peace, and lightness. The Buddhist practice of purifying and organizing our surroundings mirrors the process of purifying our minds and emotions. It is not merely about cleaning the physical space, it's about creating a sanctuary that reflects inner well-being. When we cleanse our environment, we are, in essence, also cleansing ourselves. This is why maintaining harmony within the home is not just an act of tidying up, it's a practice of care for both the space and ourselves. A home with positive energy supports emotional and spiritual health, and nurtures the relationships that thrive within it. Now that we understand the concept of home energy, let's delve deeper into 5 items that may unknowingly block the positive energy flow and bring dense, disruptive energies into your environment. These elements may seem inconspicuous, but they wield significant influence over the well-being and harmony of everyone living in the space. First, let's consider photographs. In Buddhism, photographs are not just simple images, They are seen as portals, windows that maintain a spiritual connection with the individuals they depict. When it comes to photos of loved ones who passed away under painful or traumatic circumstances, these images carry a dense and complex energy. The memories they hold can transmit emotional weight to the environment, particularly if those memories are tinged with suffering or sadness. These photographs become a subtle link to the unresolved pain the individual may have experienced, which directly impacts the energetic vibration of the space. While these photos are often kept to honor and remember those who have passed, their energy can inadvertently invite feelings of sorrow, loss, or melancholy into the home. Looking at these images can take us, even unconsciously, to the moments of pain that the person endured, creating an underlying tone of mourning in the space. Over time, this can disrupt the harmony of the home, turning it into an environment where sadness and painful nostalgia linger. The weight of these emotions can prevent the flow of lightness and balance, and the energy in the house becomes stagnant, draining vitality from the space. Another subtle yet powerful aspect of these photos is their influence on our subconscious minds. The intent behind keeping such photographs may be to honor the deceased, but the energy of suffering and unresolved grief that resides in them can create a memory field, a silent energy that impacts the environment without us realizing it. This dense energy can cause the home to feel emotionally heavy, as though an invisible shadow of grief lingers over the inhabitants. To avoid this, Buddhism suggests that if you choose to keep photographs of deceased loved ones, particularly those with painful associations, you may want to place them in a designated area or an altar, where they can be respectfully honored without disrupting the energy of the main areas of the home. Alternatively, choosing photographs that capture moments of joy, love, and harmony can uplift the energy, allowing you to remember your loved ones in a positive light that enhances your environment, rather than weighing it down. Next, we come to decorative weapons, such as knives, swords, or even war relics. These objects, often viewed as symbols of power, aggression, or battle, carry an inherently heavy and disruptive energy, especially when connected to violence or destruction. In Buddhism, such items are considered anchors of conflict, emblems that carry a deep vibration of fear, tension, and aggression. Even when displayed as decorative pieces, these objects radiate an energy that can disturb the peace and harmony of the home. Every object associated with physical conflict, whether it's a weapon, a war relic, or something tied to violent history, retains an imprint of intense energy. Items used in battle or conflict, even if centuries old, hold fragments of the emotions, intentions, and energies connected to violence. This energy is never fully erased, and it continues to impact the space in subtle but significant ways. Buddhism warns that bringing such objects into our homes, even as decorative pieces, invites a vibration of conflict into the environment. Instead of creating a peaceful, welcoming space, these objects generate a tense, uneasy atmosphere, which can cause an undercurrent of stress among those living there. In addition to their historical symbolism, these items can attract similar energies, amplifying feelings of anxiety or defensiveness. The mere presence of a weapon, even one no longer in use, instinctively triggers a sense of vigilance, creating a subtle but persistent feeling of tension. This constant state of alertness can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and a general atmosphere of discomfort. To counteract this, Buddhism advises replacing war and violence-related objects with items that symbolize peace, calm, and prosperity, such as symbols of tranquility or spiritual harmony. By removing these items, you allow the space to be filled with softer, more peaceful energy, creating an environment where everyone can feel safe, relaxed, and truly at ease. In summary, photographs and decorative weapons may seem like simple or innocuous objects, but their energetic impact on the space is profound. By mindfully addressing these items, we can transform the energy of our homes into a place of healing, harmony, and positive flow, supporting not only our physical environment but also our emotional and spiritual well-being. Jewelry and personal belongings, such as watches, rings, or any item that has been directly used by a person, carry the energy of their previous owner. In Buddhism, these belongings are considered extensions of personal energy, absorbing the emotions, experiences, and even thoughts of those who used them. Each piece is like a vessel that retains the essence of its owner, holding on to the vibrations of their life, both positive and negative. When these items come from individuals who live through turbulence, conflict, or hardship, they can carry a dense energy that impacts the space in which they're kept. Keeping these objects in your home is akin to holding on to fragments of someone's emotional and spiritual life. If the person experienced intense suffering, their belongings may retain that pain, sorrow, or unresolved trauma, subtly influencing the atmosphere of your home. Heirloom jewelry, for example, often holds sentimental value and is meant to preserve the memory of a loved one. However, if the person had a life marked by struggles, the object can absorb and transmit the emotional imprints of those experiences, trauma, sadness, and conflict. Buddhism teaches that these objects can disrupt the harmony of a home by carrying unresolved energy that makes the space more susceptible to tension and unstable vibrations. The energy contained in these personal items is difficult to cleanse or purify, which can make the environment feel heavy or uneasy. Residents may not always be able to identify the cause, but they may feel a subtle discomfort, as if an emotional weight lingers in the air. Another critical point is that personal belongings linked to tumultuous relationships or painful events can directly block the flow of positive energy. If a piece of jewelry was worn by someone in the midst of a troubled relationship or emotional turmoil, it retains the energetic memory of that experience, which can unconsciously affect the wearer or anyone who keeps it nearby. This invisible weight impacts the emotional climate of the home, creating a subtle yet powerful resistance to the flow of harmonious energy. To prevent these energies from affecting your living space, Buddhism recommends that if you inherit or receive items from a person with a challenging past, you consider keeping them in a neutral space, such as a chest or an altar, where they can be honored from a distance without directly influencing your environment. If you prefer to keep these items nearby, purification rituals, such as burning incense, offering prayers, or using sacred sound, can help alleviate the emotional weight. This allows you to honor the memory of your loved ones without allowing the negative energy they carry to permeate your home. Next, let's explore antique furniture, particularly pieces that may have been in places associated with major conflicts or tragedies. Buddhist teachings suggest that such items absorb the energetic imprints of intense emotions and significant events they have witnessed. An antique chair from a hospital or a table from a house with a history of conflict, for example, may carry the residual energy of those events, which can disrupt the harmony of your home. These pieces are like energetic sponges, holding on to the vibrations of the people and circumstances they've encountered throughout their history. The dense energy absorbed by furniture from places filled with suffering or tension can subtly affect the emotional state of those in the home, even impacting physical well-being in ways that may not be immediately obvious. The furniture itself becomes a carrier of that emotional residue, making it difficult for the space to feel peaceful or restful. While antique items often carry historical or aesthetic value, Buddhism teaches that their imprints of negative energy can affect the well-being of anyone who spends time nearby, creating an atmosphere of restlessness, anxiety, or discomfort. Wooden furniture, in particular, is especially susceptible to holding energy. According to Buddhist teachings, wood has a unique ability to absorb and breathe the energy of its surroundings. When wooden furniture is placed in a conflict-laden environment, it soaks up these vibrations, amplifying the emotional density within the home. As a result, spaces filled with such furniture may feel stagnant, creating an atmosphere that lacks vitality or balance. To minimize the negative influence of such pieces, it's recommended to choose antique furniture with a known, positive history or to source furniture from trusted places. If you already own antique pieces with uncertain histories, there are various energetic cleansing techniques that can help clear accumulated energy, such as leaving the furniture outside temporarily, smudging with sage or incense, or using sacred sound to clear the space. If these options are not feasible, consider placing the furniture away from main living and resting areas, where the energy will have less impact on daily life. By taking these steps, you can reduce the potential disruptions caused by personal belongings and antique furniture, creating a space where the energy flows freely and promotes peace, serenity, and overall well-being. Jewelry and personal belongings, such as watches, rings, or any item that has been directly used by a person, carry the energy of their previous owner. In Buddhism, These belongings are considered extensions of personal energy, absorbing the emotions, experiences, and even thoughts of those who use them. When these items belong to people with turbulent lives filled with conflict or hardship, they carry a dense energy that can influence the space where they're kept. Keeping these objects in your home is like retaining fragments of someone's emotional and spiritual life, especially if they experienced intense suffering. Heirloom jewelry often holds sentimental value. But if the person had a difficult life, the object can become imbued with trauma, sadness, and conflict they endured. Buddhism believes these objects can disrupt home harmony because they bring unresolved energy. The energy retained in such items is challenging to cleanse or purify, making the space more susceptible to tension and unstable vibrations. Residents may even experience subtle discomfort or unease, affected by the accumulated emotional weight. Another point is that personal items associated with tumultuous relationships or difficult events can directly block the flow of positive energy. If a piece of jewelry witnessed a relationship marked by discord or a life of loss, it retains an energetic memory of that past, which can subconsciously affect those who wear or keep it nearby. This invisible weight tends to impact our emotions and even the quality of our relationships, making it difficult for harmonious energy to circulate. Thus, Buddhism recommends that if you inherit or receive items from a person with a challenging past, consider keeping them in a neutral space, such as a chest or altar, where they can be honored from a distance without directly influencing the environment. If you prefer to keep them nearby, another option is to perform purification rituals, like burning incense or offering prayers, to alleviate the emotional weight. This way, you honor the memory of loved ones without letting negative energies affect your home. Personal documents like diaries, letters, or notes detailing difficult events contain the words and emotions of the person who wrote them, acting as real records of their experiences. In Buddhism, words and emotions are considered seeds of energy that can influence the space where they are stored. When we keep diaries or letters that recount deep pain, trauma, or periods of significant suffering, we are, in effect, holding on to the energy of those events in our homes. These documents serve as constant reminders of pain, generating a vibration of sadness and stagnation in the environment. Reading or even glancing at these documents creates a direct link to the past, often bringing the associated emotions back to the forefront. Even if we don't realize it, simply having these records around impacts the energy flow of the space, as they are fragments of intense and frequently unresolved experiences. Keeping these records can make the home feel heavy, as if it's a place of ongoing mourning, and this energy can interfere with the peace of those living there, leading to an emotional weight that is hard to shake. Moreover, diaries and letters describing painful events create a field of energy that persists regardless of whether they are stored out of sight or on display. For Buddhism, each written word carries its own intention and emotional charge, so holding on to these records perpetuates a fragment of pain within our lives. Keeping these documents close may lead us to feel an underlying sadness, impacting our emotional health and perspective on life. Ideally, Buddhism suggests finding a way to let go of these records, or, if it's difficult to part with them, store them respectfully and away from main areas. Practices such as writing a farewell letter or performing a closure ritual for these documents can help purify the space and clear the emotional energy they carry. This way, your home becomes a place of renewal and peace, free from heavy memories that no longer need to be kept. Recognizing when a space is filled with negative energies is not always obvious. Often, this dense energy manifests in subtle ways that can go unnoticed in daily life, but deeply impact our mood, health, and overall well-being. Buddhism teaches that by tuning into our sensitivity and paying attention to small details, we can detect signs that a space's energy is imbalanced. These signs can appear as emotional responses or physical cues within the environment. Practicing mindfulness helps us recognize these energies before they turn into larger problems, allowing us to restore harmony more easily. One of the first signs of blocked energy in a space is a lingering sense of negative emotions or an unexplained discomfort. Many people report feeling tired, irritated, or anxious when entering certain rooms without any clear reason. This emotional response is an indication of dense or stagnant energy, which may be caused by charged objects like the ones we've discussed. If you experience a sense of emotional weight or an urge to quickly leave a certain area of your home, it's a signal to look closer at what may be causing the sensation and consider steps to correct the energy flow. Besides emotional responses, physical symptoms such as frequent headaches, disturbed sleep, and chronic fatigue can also signal an energy block in the home. Buddhism holds that when we're in prolonged contact with imbalanced energy, our bodies start showing signs as a means of protection. A home, ideally a place of rest and renewal, becomes a space that drains our strength and hinders our rest. These physical symptoms are a form of alert our bodies give us to indicate the need to clean or reorganize the space. Another critical sign is the state of relationships within the home. A space burdened with negative energy often fosters constant conflicts, disagreements, or resentments among residents. When the energy of the home is blocked, people tend to feel more tense and irritable, which can escalate disagreements and create unnecessary friction. This effect might be subtle, but it has a significant impact on the quality of family interactions, generating a sense of discomfort that everyone can feel, even if no one can pinpoint exactly why. Finally, the physical condition of the environment can provide clear signs of an energy blockage. Unusually dusty areas, plants that wither quickly, light bulbs that frequently burn out, or objects that fall on their own are indicators of a disordered energy flow. These phenomena suggest an imbalanced vibration in the space, affecting even its physical elements. Buddhism teaches that by paying attention to these details, we can act proactively to prevent negative energy from accumulating, restoring harmony and balance to our home. Performing an energy cleansing of the environment is, in effect, an act of self-care and a way of respecting the space where we live. One of the most common and effective practices for dispelling dense energies is the use of incense and aromatic herbs like sage, rosemary, and palo santo. When these plants are burned, their scents help disperse negative vibrations, revitalizing the energy in every corner of the home. In Buddhism, the aroma of these herbs is seen as a bridge to peace, creating a purified and refreshed space. For the practice to be effective, it's recommended to do it in a moment of silence and concentration, emphasizing the intention to transform the environment. Another powerful method of cleansing is the use of Buddhist mantras and chants. Mantras are considered sound waves that vibrate within a space, dispersing accumulated energies and replacing them with positive vibrations. Chanting specific mantras, such as Om Mani Padme Hum, brings an energetic frequency that harmonizes the space, uplifting the vibration of objects and people alike. Sound has the power to penetrate deeply into every corner, purifying even the most hidden areas of the home. Repeating mantras with intention and focus creates an atmosphere of serenity, fostering a sense of clarity and spiritual renewal that lingers in the space. Natural light is also a crucial Buddhist recommendation for renewing a home's energy. Opening windows and doors to let in sunlight is a simple yet effective way to bring vitality into the space. Sunlight carries a renewing energy that dispels any stagnation or shadowy energy. In Buddhism, sunlight is a powerful symbol of clarity and purity, helping to illuminate not only the physical space but also our emotional surroundings. Allowing natural light to fill your home daily is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to promote a vibrant, welcoming atmosphere where energy flows freely. This simple act fosters a space of renewal, dispelling any stagnation and filling your home with vitality. Another critical aspect of re-energizing your environment is maintaining physical organization and cleanliness. A cluttered, untidy space can accumulate not only dust but also negative energy. When we clean and organize with mindfulness, we engage in a form of meditation that purifies the space and restores balance. In Buddhism, our surroundings are seen as reflections of our inner state. By decluttering and removing what no longer serves us, we cleanse our minds and create an open, light space conducive to peace. Incorporating natural elements, such as plants and crystals, can further elevate the energy of your home. Living plants, representing the flow of life, bring renewal and vibrancy, transforming the energy of the space. Crystals like amethyst and quartz absorb and transmute negative vibrations, serving as anchors of light. Buddhism teaches that by incorporating these elements, we align our home with nature, inviting a harmonious, balanced energy that benefits everyone in the household. To maintain this balanced energy, we need consistent attention and simple daily practices. One of the essential habits in Buddhism is cultivating positive intentions for the space. Upon waking, take a moment to visualize peace and harmony, sending good energy to every corner of your home. This small ritual sets a positive tone for the day, ensuring that the energy flowing through your home aligns with your desires for peace and prosperity. Another simple yet powerful habit is ensuring your space is well ventilated. Natural airflow refreshes the environment, eliminating stagnant energy. Buddhism views air as a symbol of change and movement, and by letting it flow freely, we welcome new energies and release the vibrations that no longer serve us. Opening windows daily is an easy way to invite this sense of renewal, bringing lightness into the space. Gratitude plays a vital role in sustaining positive energy at home. At the end of each day, express thanks for your space and the experiences lived within it. Buddhism teaches that gratitude fosters energetic abundance. By appreciating what we have, we vibrate at a frequency of joy and contentment, creating a welcoming energy that invites blessings and enhances well-being. This practice turns your home into a sacred space, where moments of peace and harmony are nurtured. In addition to these habits, daily cleaning and organization are essential. In Buddhism, organization reflects the state of our mind. A disorganized space leads to mental clutter and confusion. By dedicating a few minutes each day to tidying up, sweeping, and wiping down surfaces, we symbolically renew the space. This simple practice prevents negative energy from accumulating, ensuring a consistently light and receptive environment. Moments of silence and contemplation are also crucial for sustaining positive energy. Silence in Buddhism is considered a profound connection with oneself and the surrounding space. By dedicating a few minutes to meditation or simply being present, we allow energies to settle, creating balance and fostering inner peace. This calm radiates throughout the home, establishing an atmosphere where everyone can relax and recharge. However, no matter how energetically clean our environment may be, if our personal energy is heavy, it will still affect the space. Buddhism reminds us that we are an extension of everything around us. The stress, worries, and tensions we accumulate throughout the day inevitably enter our homes, impacting both our well-being and the harmony of those we live with. Therefore, it's essential to adopt practices for energetic self-care to keep our homes a sanctuary of peace and renewal. One of the simplest ways to purify our energy when entering the home is to perform a transition ritual. This could involve taking a shower to wash away the day's energies, changing into comfortable clothes, or simply taking a few deep, conscious breaths. A shower, in particular, symbolizes cleansing and serves as a barrier between the outside world and the sanctuary of your home, allowing you to release accumulated stress and fully embrace the renewed energy of your space. Meditation is another powerful tool for balancing personal energy. Even a few minutes of meditation daily can help release external worries and tensions, clearing the mind and spirit. During meditation, we focus on our breath, visualizing negative energy being expelled and positive energy entering. This practice strengthens inner peace and acts as a shield against the weight of daily stress, maintaining harmony within both our homes and ourselves. Taking care of our emotional health is equally important. On challenging days, we can absorb frustrations, anger, or anxiety, which then weigh down our energy. Buddhism teaches that detachment, letting go of what no longer serves us, is key to maintaining balance. By reflecting on and releasing these emotions, we keep our energy light, which directly contributes to a healthier, more harmonious home. Finally, cultivating gratitude and compassion toward ourselves and others is one of the most powerful ways to balance personal energy. By acknowledging the good in our lives, we align with a vibration of joy and love, radiating positive energy throughout our home. This simple yet profound practice reinforces peace, ensuring that our environment remains a nurturing space where all who enter feel safe, supported, and at ease. When we focus on the positive experiences in our lives, we naturally replace feelings of stress and worry with a vibration of contentment and peace. Gratitude allows us to ground ourselves in the present moment, while compassion generates positive energy that repels dense, stagnant vibrations. Being at peace with ourselves and others makes our presence lighter and more inviting, fostering an environment where harmony flourishes. This energy resonates deeply throughout our home, creating a space where everyone feels comfortable, supported, and uplifted. If you've made it this far, it's a sign of your genuine commitment to transforming your home's energy, and that dedication is incredibly powerful. The journey of purification and energetic balance might seem subtle at times, but its impact can be profound, turning your home into a true sanctuary of peace and harmony. Our home is where we recharge our spirit, reconnect with what truly matters, and align ourselves with our highest potential. With the tools and practices we've explored, you're now more than ready to create a space that reflects the lightness, peace, and well-being you desire in your life. You might have already realized that the energy within the space where we live profoundly affects everything: our emotions, relationships, and even our health. By focusing on maintaining a balanced home, you're not only nurturing your surroundings but also caring for yourself and those around you. This transformation starts with simple actions that, over time, create a lasting shift. From removing heavy, stagnant energy to cultivating regular habits of purification and gratitude, every small effort you make adds up, creating an environment filled with harmony and vitality. Remember, the energy of our home and our personal energy are intricately connected. By tending to our surroundings with love and intention, we're cleansing not just the physical space but also our minds and spirits. This ongoing practice requires a deep commitment to your well-being and to fostering a peaceful environment. As you continue this journey, you'll find that these practices become second nature, and your home will naturally radiate a peaceful, balanced vibration. Each corner of your space will begin to reflect the energy you wish to attract into your life. If this content has inspired you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insightful tips on elevating your energy and transforming your surroundings. Your support strengthens our community, enabling us to continue bringing meaningful content to you. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any new updates about spirituality, energy, and well-being. If you found this video helpful, explore the other topics we've covered that can also guide you in creating a more fulfilling and balanced life. Your transformation is just beginning, and we're honored to be part of it. By shifting the energy of your home, you're giving yourself, and everyone you share your space with, a gift of peace and positive transformation. Let's continue walking together on this path of self-discovery, inner peace, and vibrant living. Every step you take is a step toward a harmonious, peaceful life, and we are here to support you every step of the way.